Lawmakers in 2 states now rush to update their Religious Freedom Acts. Good morning, I'm Miranda Khan, and this story tops your Newsmax Now update. As the protests continue in Arkansas over that state's bill, legislators work to make changes that could be done as early as by today. The governor of that state changed his mind about signing it and requested that it look similar to a federal law passed in 1993.
It has divided families, and there is clearly a generational gap on this issue. My son Seth signed the petition asking me, Dad, the governor, to veto this bill.
Indiana's governor has asked lawmakers for a clarification on his state's religious freedom law by the end of the week. They're still working on language that would keep the law from being used to discriminate. New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez won't back down after being hit with more than a dozen corruption charges. While entering to supporter cheers, he declared that he's angry and will fight the charges.
I'm outraged that prosecutors at the Justice Department were tricked into starting this investigation 3 years ago with false allegations by those who have a political motive to silence me.
Those charges include 8 counts of bribery. He's accused of taking nearly $1 million in gifts and campaign contributions from a Florida doctor in exchange for political favors. At least 15 people are dead after an attack aimed at Christians. It happened at a Kenyan university. The terror group Al-Shabaab stormed a dorm there, shooting. Kenyan security forces are now focused on one dorm where the terrorists may be holding hostages. Hundreds of students are still unaccounted for. 11 Atlanta educators are behind bars today after being found guilty in a wide-ranging cheating scandal. The judge ordered them to be taken immediately into custody before sentencing after the verdict yesterday. They were part of a scheme to inflate standardized test scores and involved giving students answers or by changing answers after the tests were given. Another day of talks in Switzerland over Iran's nuclear program. Secretary of State John Kerry is still there with Iran's foreign minister and diplomats from 5 other countries. They say they're still making progress toward a framework of that deal or curbing Iran's nuclear program. And the oldest person in the world won something special for her next birthday. A visit from President Obama. 116-year-old Gertrude Weaver from Arkansas inherited the title of the oldest person in the world after the death this week of a Japanese woman. She now says she turns 117 on the 4th of July, and she hopes the president will be there to celebrate. We'll have another Newsmax Now update coming your way in half hour.